What's up guys, Ritzy K here, and since we are getting into December, I decided to bring you a little bit of a wintry slash December themed team here. I quite like this one, it's pretty cute I think. We've got Trevenant covering the kind of trees that lose all their leaves but don't get snow. We've got Abomasnow covering the kind of trees that do gather snow, and also keep some of their leaves I suppose. And then we've got good old Lapras in the back. That's of course supposed to represent the ice layer on top of the water, since he's a water-ice type. Yes, I know, very cheesy, but I had to think of something here. I mean, come on, it's winter. We gotta make a winter-themed team, right? So anyways, getting into the battles. So into the first one, we have Trevenant versus Primeape. This is an okay matchup for us, except he has the Night Slash that can hit us pretty hard. So he brings in a Ninetales. This is really good against my entire team, so very, very unlucky. I opt not to block the first Weather Ball, hoping he won't block a Surf. But it's a Shadow Ninetales, so chances are pretty low. There it is. So we just keep farming as much as we can. We're trying to get more... We're trying to take this thing out before it can get into Trevenant or Abomasnow. Voice crack. So I go for another Surf, it's just farming down, it's going to keep going for Weather Balls. I blocked one, he didn't block the second one, so Ninetales goes down, thank goodness. He brings in Primeape, Primeape can farm me down. I go back into Trevenant, I opted not to shield the first one, I didn't think it would do too much. It didn't do too much I suppose. So I go for a Seed Bomb, I was really hoping to get to another one before he swapped out, and then he would swap out. But he actually switches right away into an Alolan Muck. This could have been okay if it was Snarl Muck, but it's actually Poison Jab Muck. So I go for a Weather Ball, it does a good chunk. I'll need at least one more with a lot of Powder Snows to take it out though. I shield hoping for the Dark Pulse, but something I forgot here is that everyone who runs Poison Jab runs Acid Spray too, so I shield a good old Acid Spray. That was a huge misplay on my part. I probably could have taken this game back, maybe, or if I at least farmed up on Trevenant 2 more Shadow Claws to get to the Seed Bomb. So we lose game 1, but into game 2 here we have Trevenant versus Magcargo. This is another Pokemon that completely takes out my entire team, hooray. So I bring in Lapras, hoping for the insta-switch out. He does not. I opted to shield. I wasn't counting, but I really should have, because that couldn't have been anything threatening yet, except for Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb wouldn't have done that much damage. He brings in a Kofagrigus. Kofagrigus is pretty good. It doesn't necessarily destroy my whole team like a Magcargo would, but it's definitely a threat. So I shield the first move he goes for there. I go for a Surf, he tanks it. Since he tanked it, I'm going to tank his next Shadow Ball, but that means I go down. Oh, actually I lived 1 HP, so I get to go for another Surf. I give him a choice here, either give up a shield or go give me a swap. Honestly, if I double shielded, I think he would have just shielded my Surfs. And then he has a Knock Towel, so this game's already pretty much over. He's got 2 shields and 2 hard counters for both my Pokemon here. Knock Towel with 2 shields definitely will beat an Abomasnow with 1 shield, unfortunately, because I do outpace it, but he didn't even shield that one either. So that's pretty nuts. He knew it wouldn't have KO'd at that range. I opt for the full farm down. He gets another Sky Attack right before I could go for my last Powder Snow. Super unfortunate. I go for a full farm down on Trevenant. He already had 1 Incinerate, so that's 2 Incinerates now. So I believe he only needs 1 more for a move. I go for the Seed Bomb. He doesn't shield it. Super BM. He gets 1 more. He's got a Rock Tomb and an Overheat, and he just takes us out just like that. Next game we have Trevenant into Hitmonchan. I love Hitmonchan, he's very cool. And then he switches into Pidgeot. I misplayed again. I should have gone into Lapras. What am I doing? Gust hurts. Gust hurts a lot. By the time I get to 1 Weather Ball, I'm already almost half. I let this thing go because I don't think 1 Weather Ball after -2 from Feather Dance would do that much anyway. So I wait out the switch timer, I bring in Lapras, and you can see Gust still chunks, but it does so much less than it does to Abomasnow. Abomasnow is so classy. So I go for the Surf here, he lets it go. I was wondering why he let it go, and then he brings in Hitmonchan. I should have insta-swapped, I didn't, but I should have. I go for the Surf, he takes it, and I wasn't thinking anything of it at this point. I was just like, yeah, we'll farm down with Lapras, and then Trevenant can just come in and take out this Hitmonchan and knock out whatever he's got in the back. But he has a Noctowl, so I top left. Next game we have Trevenant versus Raichu. Very, very good lead for us. Look how much that Shadow Claw does. That's absolutely insane. I went for Seed Bomb. Somehow it CMP'd, but it's fine because he just goes for a Thunder Punch and then a swap out, and I actually got refunded my move there. Once again I messed up. Lapras can lose to this thing if he goes for Energy Ball and I don't shield it, and he does, and I don't, so yikes. I go for a hefty little farm down here. I do shield the Weather Ball because I want to get off the Skull Bash, hoping he won't block it. But I mean, why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he block it? Free shield. Free win. So, yeah, he blocks it. I get the defense up. I am at a Surf here, but I couldn't click it yet, so I just let it go. Weather Ball does not KO, though, so I do get a Surf off. Definitely not going to KO, but it'll do a pretty good chunk of damage. And then I farm down. He's only one hit away, but he does have a move. I shield here because I saw my Shadow Claw go through. If my Shadow Claw didn't go through, I wasn't shielding there. I would have just let it go, come in with Abomasnow, and hope for the best. So he sends out a Drift Blim. This is fine. I go for Shadow Ball, force his last shield, and then I go for another Shadow Ball right as he gets to Icy Wind. So we CMP, except Shadow Ball takes it out, so it doesn't even matter. And then Trevenant, big strong boy, he's gonna farm this thing almost all the way down, get hit with one more Thunder Punch, and Abomasnow does not care about Raichu. Into the next game, Trevenant versus Whiscash. This is a good matchup if we don't eat Blizzard, but if we eat a Blizzard, we're in huge, huge trouble. So I go for the Seed Bomb here. He's obviously going to shield it because it would pretty close to KO. He actually stores... Sorry, he goes for a Mud Bomb here. And then he farms up a little bit more before switching out. Oh, but we catch him before the switch. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Does he double shield? He does. So weird interaction there. He actually swapped out earlier than it looked, and his Golbat ate the Seed Bomb, so he didn't have to waste a shield, and the Whiscash didn't get KO'd, and he got to save a Blizzard. So I'm keeping this in mind that he has a Blizzard in the back there. So I bring in Lapras into this Golbat. It's my best matchup. Abomasnow would not beat a Golbat 1v1, despite the Powder Snow. So I go for a Surf on Greedent here. Greedent's pretty bulky, so it takes it okay. I'm not really scared of Greedent. He farms up a lot of energy, but I'm really not scared of this thing. Like, I bring in Trevenant, and as long as I can shield the Crunch, which I'm guessing he's going to do first, and he does, we can win the matchup. And then he brings in a Whiscash. This is honestly totally fine. I go for Seed Bomb. I take out his second shield. I went to go bring in Abomasnow, but he actually caught me there with CMP, so he takes out my poor tree. My one poor tree anyways. I do have another one in the back. And I farm all the way up to an Energy Ball. We CMP here. I think he had a Blizzard right when I had Energy Ball, but our attack is higher. We take out the Whiscash. He brings in Greedent. Here I was one Powder Snow away from Energy Ball, but I went for the Weather Ball. I don't know why I did that. It's very risky, but it goes down anyway. And that's it for the battles today. Very weird team, very cute team, I think. I quite like my winter team, even though they really aren't that good in the meta. And yeah, I hope you guys all enjoy. I will see you all in the next video. Subscribe for more spicy content. There is more coming very, very soon. Just need a little more dust. And yeah, see you all in the next one.